Nice hybrid force here pushing through. Really, really good for killing all of this infantry and making sure we don't get caught by those recoilless. Hello guys, and welcome to episode 26 of my holding attack campaign in WARNO, playing on the NATO side. Previously we had an awesome battle near DOMAZLICE. We lost quite a few forces, but we also destroyed a lot of the enemy, and we've left all of these forces in disarray. And today, well, we're going to be starting by cleaning them up a little bit. There's certainly some auto resolves to be had, as well as just some straight up battles. So let's see what we can do here. If I prepare an attack like this, they might actually just commit all of those. Let me just bring in the panzer artillery and we'll bring in the aircraft. With the aircraft it's a major victory, so they probably won't. That's a shame. Okay. Yeah, if the aircraft couldn't get involved, it's not really much I can do to avoid that, unfortunately. So I guess in that case, maybe we look for just a total victory auto resolve on the 2nd Battalion of the 57th. If I move up like the Falchion Battalion. Yeah, let's just shift this one forward slightly. And then if we go those two plus artillery plus aircraft, is that going to be a total? That's still a major. Okay, that's a pain. What if we try and destroy this unit? We just use up the Panzer Battalion 284 maybe to kill that? Or I could even go so far as to just like use these two. Because they're not going to commit to that. If this unit can get involved, it's a total victory, 100%. We need 6 on the attack to kill 1 on the defense. So I think we can auto-resolve that and get away with it.
Tally two.
Yeah, that looks good. A little bit of damage, but nothing too serious. Perfect. Now, if we do this, will that be enough? It's still going to be the same. Where are they getting this +1 from? If we do the auto-resolve, they're not going to get involved. So, that's fine. I'm just hoping they don't shoot down a plane. I just thought about that. Yeah, okay, they didn't. That would have been very awkward. Alright, so I guess we kind of shift these forwards. I move this forwards and we use that to destroy this disorganized unit. They shouldn't reinforce because I'm going to click tactical battle just in case. Yeah, they shouldn't reinforce that because this unit's here basically. Right, next up this one. So we will prepare an attack against that with these two. Actually, just that one's a total victory anyway, so we'll auto-resolve that. We're getting a lot of free auto-resolves here. Oh, that just destroyed them. Okay, bye. Right, well, can we do this one? It's going to be a major victory. If I use this unit, then we can total victory. I didn't want to use the Falchion Battalion there because it was gonna cost me too much. Okay, now what we can do is attack with this one. That will destroy that unit. And then we should have something that can destroy the artillery. Perfecto. There it is. Boom. Job done. Simple as that. God, that was a lot of damage done. That was a lot of damage done. Alright, now we're just going to work out how we're going to carry on. So, I think I'll send the Falchion Battalion up with the Panzer Battalion. We'll just have them together, that is absolutely fine. And of course the leader can come with us there. We are going to have to maybe deal with these guys, although what I was thinking is we just kind of encircle them and then they'll just try and break out of the encirclement and we can kill them then. Or I could just drive over with the Panzer Battalion 283. I could also commit the Canadians here, but Actually, yeah, maybe we could shift the Canadians. It's just going to take us like 3 or 4 turns to actually get over there, which is a problem. So maybe I don't trigger the encirclement so they don't go anywhere. And then we can maybe bring the Canadians over. Because this is just going to be like smacking our head against a brick wall. But we can, of course, push up here to Pilsen. So I don't want to really pull off forces to the left side here if we can get right up into their rear. So, yeah, we'll send like maybe the Falchion Battalion, Aufklärungs Battalion, Panzer Battalion 284 towards Kladovi, and then we'll send the rest up the road. Make sure to bring the AA with us and deploy that. Is that everybody moved? It is indeed. Look at the fatigue here. Well done, boys. That was a hard fight, but we got through. We got through. All right, we're not making any more attacks here. We're not making any more attacks here. So let's have a quick look. No more reinforcements to bring in just yet. The fatigue on the aircraft, though, look at that, 7 out of 8. We're not going to be able to use those anymore. We can use a couple maybe in the next turn, but they're going to need a break. Let's have a look at the casualties, and then we'll move on to the next turn. So for us, we have lost no battalions, 1,721 soldiers, 15 artillery, 250 tanks, quite a lot. I think that includes martyrs though. 4 aircraft, 11 helicopters, and 330 support units. We have lost a reasonable amount, I think, to auto resolves, which has been a bit unfortunate, but you know, it speeds up the campaign a lot, stops it from getting stale. And then we have, well, for the AI, they have lost 48 battalions. 10,269 soldiers, 633 artillery, 1,127 tanks, 7 aircraft, 3,255 support units in one day. That is horrific. They've lost 78% of their tanks now. They've almost lost, like, I guess 5, almost 6 times more soldiers than we have. And of course, 48 more battalions than we have. So that's kind of wild. All right. We're doing okay. Let's move on to the next turn and prepare our defenses. Here we go. All right. So we do have our unit here ready to help us out. If I actually like full bring in everything, it's still going to be a draw. So I don't think that I'm going to commit the Pioneer Battalion this turn. Actually, I guess we might as well. It has 9 action points. We can defend here twice. And they're probably going to full commit, I would imagine. So this could be a really fun engagement. I really hope they full commit. A tactical battle. And in we go. Okay, they didn't full commit, but they did commit 2 tank platoons, which is pretty nice. It's going to give us some stuff to carve up. Right, it's going to be all about the Milans then, because they're not going to have any artillery whatsoever. So we just spam Milans over there. Let's put a couple there, a couple there, a couple there. And we'll do some on the right-hand side. How many do I actually have though? Yeah, we've got a bunch in here. So we'll do 2 there, 2 there. Maybe like 1 and 1 like that. And we'll do a couple, maybe 1 on the right there, 1 here. Okay, cool. And then we just need leaders. So we'll do M577, M577. Make sure we get these 2 caps early on. And we just need the leopards, so we'll do 2 leopards plus a leader. Actually, let's just do 4 leopards plus a leader on that side. Do a few leopards on this side. Spread them out, ready to absorb their attack. I will need some recon. I think the pioneers will have plenty of Aufkader for me, so we'll bring those in. Make sure we get those positions under our control. We don't have too many more Aufkader left. Let's do a green archer on the edge of this tree line, and we'll do an Aufkader that building there. don't know if I have to be careful over on this left-hand side. What I could do is just leave a few pioneers with Carl Gustavs to just protect that left flank. Alright, and we'll put an M109 down with fire at will, and I think that's everything. Alright, we'll just pop a Jag there as well. Alright, off we go. Still going to be a little bit careful with like the BMPs and the infantry they can drop, but we should be okay. With the Leopards, we can kill the infantry if needs be. We'll also have the artillery support. I think this will be over relatively quickly because all of the T-72s are going to be like 4 points each to kill. Oh, poor Green Archer. I was really hoping that wouldn't get killed, but it's okay. We'll bring up another one. I was correct to suspect that side, apparently. Okay, they do have some artillery, so I might want to use counter battery here. Actually, are using a lot of artillery. Yeah. But what happened to my M577? Where did that go? Okay, yeah, counter battery on that one. I didn't expect the artillery, if I'm honest. I thought the tanked units didn't have artillery support, but apparently they do. It's my bad. Well, the Pioneers did a good job there. That needs to smoke. Very risky business. Just spread these out a bit, so they aren't all getting wrecked by artillery. Right, we will need supply. Should have already brought in supply, really. And we'll get these on counter battery, and we'll bring in some more here for counter battery stuff. And once that T-72 has gone down, we will move these. Okay, good. Things have been okay, considering. Make sure everything's on counter battery. Which I might have a few of them just like on my own command so that I can fire quicker. I do want to go up that bridge, but it's going to be really risky. Yeah, a lot of these are getting wrecked. Right, I've made 2 groups here to make it a bit easier. They're probably going to have like 6 or 7 guns. They're all just going to be these 122s, but the 122s only need to hit the unit once in order to kill, so it can be difficult to avoid that.
Nachschub ist schon unterwegs. Marsch, Marsch. Fertig machen zum Sprung. Wir greifen gleich an. Feind im Vorfeld. Bereit machen. Logistikkommando. Anhalten. Wir warten. Ara, langsam rückwärts machen. Treibstoff, Ersatzteile, Munition. Alles, was Sie brauchen. Nachschub ist schon unterwegs. Infanterie, Bewegung. Sie sind hier nicht auf der Fritz-Heckkarte. Feind vernichtet. Erschossen. Feind im Vorfeld. Bereit machen.
If we can move up a bit with the leopards here and get shots onto the T-72s.
Feind im Zielgebiet zerstört. Keine Munition mehr! Stellung halten! Ich will Feuer über Feind vernichtet!
Ah, that's annoying.
Scheiße, Sache! Auf Empfang! Gehen wir das Lagebild.
Did I just lose a leopard there? I think I did.
Was sind Ihre Befehle? Schuss, Ara! Langsam rückwärts machen! Es hat den Fahrer erwischt! Los, übernehmen! Volltreffer! Ara! Langsam rückwärts machen! Panzer halten! Ara! Luken dicht! Wir greifen!
And Milan really let me down a lot there by not getting the BMP.
Noch eine Leichensack.
We almost got side shot because of that. Alright, let's just move it back again. Did that not die? I think that one didn't die.
Führen Sie uns, folgen Sie uns oder gehen Sie aus dem Weg. Rückwärts Marsch, Front zum Feind. Und noch einen Leichensack.
Only 30 more kills to go.
Befehlsstelle bereit. Auftretenden Feind selbstständig bekämpfen.
I'm gonna bring a bunch more infantry onto the left side here. Let's just do some martyrs.
Wo brauchen Sie uns, Kameraden? Feind im Vorfeld. Feind vernichtet. Und noch ein Feind im Vorfeld. Bereit machen. Durch! Anhalten! Wir warten hier. Feind vernichtet.
It's really important that we kill those BMPs with the flag giving. I don't know where they're coming from. Because I'd see them coming down this road. They must be like cutting across.
Was sind Ihre Befehle? Gute Arbeit, Lichtschütze! Wohlhauptmann, Marsch! Aber acht! Feind im Vorfeld, bereit machen! Wird ausgeführt! Ende! Wirkung im Ziel! Geben Sie uns einfach einen Befehl!
Nice. Not much more to kill now. I'd like to kill that artillery, honestly. These are like Gvozdikas. Looks like it's going to be a Malashagi. Still, very successful defense. Did lose his leopard to A1, unfortunate, but here's what it is. It happens. They're going to go for it again? They didn't. They actually ended up getting 2 of those tank units disorganized. What a good defense that was. That was a great call not to actually push in there. They did kind of move their units more into position to attack here. These guys are coming for my flank at WARNO, so we shall have to prepare for that. We will continue up the road. Let's have the Panzer Battalion 304 move up here. Another AA unit back there. So much with that though, I don't think there is. I will have to be careful, because if they happen to like just spawn a bunch of units and attack us immediately, there's not much I can do about it. We got 281 that can defend. Maybe I just keep like 281 and 283 available to defend this flank. Have the Aufklärungs battalion sit with those. We'll move up the AA behind. This can head up to Klatovi. Territorial unit there. We'll move the Panzergrenadier battalion in front. I am going to move this artillery as far as I can. This one can stay here and help with any defense. We'll keep the Fallschirmjäger battalion around as well. Yeah, there's another recon unit here. We made a bit more space. Let's see about bringing in those Canadians. Cool. Kind of weird this turn. I've already moved these guys on the flank here. Right, what we really want to do is destroy this last tank unit, I think. It would be a total victory with just the Panzer Battalion 121, but they would become fatigued or like disorganized if I did that. I think we're in a position where I can do that. So to resolve that. So they are going to be disorganized, but that's okay, because we're going to have all of these guys ready to go. And I don't think this artillery is going to back them up. So let's see, we'll go one here, and that can destroy the furthest one. Oh, why can I not attack this one? I can attack that one. I'll move the Geburgsjäger in here and use those, since they're pretty fresh. It might be just because of the artillery here. This is crazy. What's their territorials looking like? It's a lot of infantry. Not very long range on the launchers though. Anything scary, they get 6 recoilless, they get 3 T-54s, 3 OTs, they have recoilless as well. I'm just thinking if maybe it'd be fun to push on them with the Marders, but I think the Marders will get chewed up by elite recoilless. It's probably not worth it. Although we do have Leopards here. So maybe we could actually take Sokolov. That would be insane. My artillery can't get in range. Okay, we need to make sure we kill off this unit anyway. How am I going to do that? The Pioneer Battalion is in range, but I don't think it really matters because they're in our territory, so I don't think they will become organized again. I think we just move up as far as we can. The Pioneer Battalion is auxiliary, so it can't engage on its own. We will move up the AA. And I'm going to shift up the artillery here. Okay. Do I bring in air support? Probably not. We need to kind of save the action points there. Quite an open map, that's good for us. Let's tactical battle and jump on in. So we'll probably create like little squads when we have Marders, Leopards, and just obviously the Panzergrounds sort of mixed. So we can do like, we have like 2, 2, and 2, so we can do like a squad here, and maybe do a squad towards the buildings. I think that's a bit risky actually. Let's just do 2 squads here. So I'll separate them. We'll do 2 Marders, 2 Marders, 2 Marders, with Marder Milans. And then we'll need leader. Drags. A couple looks would be nice. Alright, that'll do. So this is group 1, this is group 2, and this is group 3. I'll get another looks.
Wir sind ganz Ohr. Sehen wir uns hier um. Ein guter Aufklärer ist einer, den man nicht sieht. Lux an alle. Funküberprüfung. Kommen. Letzte Rakete ist raus. Vollgas voraus.
I think they'll probably end up popping out there, so let's spread it out on that right side. Yep, here they come. Maybe I can kill a couple of those in the transports. Would be nice. Good kills. Right now I just want to try and get off the ridge here. Bunch of troops over on that side. Interesting. Oh, there's the first of the recoillers. Yeah, the recoillers are gonna wreck us. They can ironically wreck us. How much damage they do. We need to get them at range. Once like most of the recoillers are dead, then we're good.
Fünfte Kompanie bereit. Bewegung, Sie sind hier nicht auf der Fritz-Hecker. Bewegung, Abstände vergrößern. Gute Arbeit, Wegschütze.
Need to try and not let them die.
Gute Arbeit, Wegschütze. Infanterie bereit. Ladungsgefecht. KI-Lage. Wegschütze, hier Alpha. Kampfbereit.
Oh, it's happening again. They're ambushing me from the road. This always happens on this map. Come on, let me kill that last one. Don't kill the Panzergren. Oh! No! Sick.
Gute Arbeit, Lichtschütze. Rückwärts Marsch und zum Feind.
Let's just make sure we bag it up. Make sure that unit doesn't destroy me.
Und noch einen Leichensack. Jederzeit gefechtsbereit. Am Ende fertig machen zum Sprung. Wir greifen gleich an.
I haven't seen those tanks much yet. I think there was one on the right.
Fahrer, langsam vorwärts. Gebt mir Morphium! Gebt mir Morphium! Wohl, Hauptmann. Sprung auf. Marsch, Marsch. Bravo 1, hier Bravo. Feind gesichtet. Gute Arbeit, Richtschütze. Infanterie bereit. Ladeschütze, ummunitionieren im Bereitschaftsbunker. Und noch einen Leichensack.
Another one there that I want to kill.
Sie wünschen, Hauptmann? Bravo 1, hier Bravo. Feind Fahrer, langsam. Wir dort, Feind dort. Gute Arbeit, Richtschütze. Hier Alpha, kampfbereit. Alpha an alle. Funküberprüfung, kommen. Nachschub ist schon unterwegs. Alpha an alle. Funküberprüfung, kommen. Marsch, aber... Jawohl, Hauptmann. Ultrapanzer, halt.
Okay.
Hier Alpha, kampfbereit.
Have the looks kind of move out in the open to the right. Nice hybrid force here pushing through. Really, really good for killing all of this infantry and making sure we don't get caught by those recoilers.
An alle Einheiten! Feind gesichtet! Halt! Abhocken! Ladeschütze! Ummunitionieren im Bereitschaftsbunker! Panzer einsatzbereit! Ziel zerstört! Sprung auf! Marsch, Marsch!
A lot of troops here for me to kill.
Bravo 1, hier Bravo! Brauchen Sie ein paar Augen und Ohren, Kommandant? Verstanden! Aufspüren und vernichten! Speer zur Stelle. Verstanden. Aufführen und vernichten. Gute Arbeit.
Just running down all the reservists. Be a bad day to be a reservist.
Auf den Infanteristen und sein Gewehr an. Infanterie bereit. Feuer! Bravo 1, Panzer einsatzbereit! Verlegen die Befehlsstelle. Gute Arbeit, Richtschütze! Radiocheck, höre Sie klar und deutlich. Gute Arbeit, Richtschütze! Zum letzterer Radarschütze!
Oh, one of my Jaguars got killed. Ah, it's because it ran into the range of the recoilless. I gotta make sure these tanks focus that recoilless down. Otherwise we're gonna lose more. Oh, not the looks. That was a mistake. That's a big mistake. Yeah, I should have made sure the Leopards focus fired the recoilless sooner.
Infanterie bereit. Ah, es hat mich erwischt, verdammt, es hat mich erwischt. Jederzeit gefechtsbereit. Verstanden.
Another recoilless.
Auf Empfang.
Oh, we're just gonna like respect it this time.
Sprung auf.
Oh, there's two of them in there.
Bewegung, Abstände vergrößern. Radiocheck, höre Sie klar und deutlich.
This would have been a good one for mortars, a good battle for mortars, but unfortunately the one battle they would be good in, I don't have them. The main reason for that is like they do enough damage probably to kill a recoilless squad. In situations like this, where there's a couple of recoilless squads just like being annoying, I wouldn't have to hold back. I could just mortar the tree line.
Und wir dort, Feind dort. Ah, es hat mich erwischt, verdammt, es hat mich erwischt. Radiocheck, höre Sie klar und deutlich. Wir schaffen es nicht. Bewegung, Sie sind hier nicht auf der... Fahrer, langsam rückwärts mal. Dran, drauf, drüber.
Trying to get the Panzer going out of range of the AA unit there. A good kill on the T-54. There's another one.
Am Ende kommt es immer auf den Infanteristen und sein Gewehr an. Auf geht's, heiße so langsam einsatzbereit. Hier einfach, kampfbereit.
Both of those cooked off.
Es hat mich erwischt, verdammt, es hat mich erwischt. Verstanden, aufspüren und vernichten.
Big explosions.
Alpha an alle. Feind im Vorfeld, bereit machen. Volltreffer, Ziel zerstört. Ladeschüsse und Munitionieren im Bereitschaftsbunker. Dran, drauf, der Fußbus fährt immer. Volltreffer, Ziel zerstört.
Alright, shouldn't be long now.
Bravo 1.
Few more kills.
Sunny. Volltreffer. Infanterie bereit, Feind im Vorfeld.
There it is. Territorials are destroyed. Yeah, unfortunately, the loss of the Jag and the Deluxe there, but it's getting to the point in the campaign where these losses are really inconsequential.
Good hit on one.
Actually didn't destroy them, which is a bit unfortunate. But I guess they are quite strong in like the numbers. All right. Well, it's time to figure out how we're going to deal with this blob. That's a lot of tanks. So they got loads of T-72s. They do have plenty of artillery. Let's just remember that. Every single one is just T-72s. More and more T-72s. Some of them are already damaged. Yeah. Okay. Let's get the Canadians in, shall we? So they're nice and fresh, ready to go. We've got some pretty big boy artillery here that we can use as well. So Royal Canadians, what are they going to be good for? It's mostly like Grizzlies and mech rifles. Mech rifles and the tank hunters are still going to be pretty useful because they have the cargo stuff. But the Cougars are not really going to be making the cut there. Royal Canadians at M113s, there's a lot of them. A lot of infantry. What do these ones get? I saw something interesting there. That's a lot of HGMs. Do these ones get the same? Don't. Yeah, so at least these ones get TOW 2s. Alright, we're gonna kind of move that across. We'll get the Canadians up here so they can join in. This Canadian unit, I guess, will just be in reserve for this turn. And what about this one? It's looking similar to the other, although it does have some tow vehicles. Okay, that's good. It gets 9 TOW 2 infantry and 9 ITO M113s. It's way better than this one then. This one only gets ITOs on the Jeeps. So this one's a bit more tough. We'll move that one into position there. And how are we going to do this? So no matter what we attack, they're going to have action points to help defend. So it's going to be a big one. We need to have probably some armor in position. So the amount of HGMs we have, I don't think it's going to matter too much. because all these T-72s only have 2,100 meter range. So what we can do is have the Royal Canadians lead the charge, maybe bring in some aircraft, because there's not that much in the way of AA. I probably want to attack like a full strength one. Maybe I could attack this one on the left side, and then I can move up the aircraft here. So say I do this one. We just bring up like the Panzergrenadier battalion, just because. Not because we're really going to use it much, but yeah, just so that we have extras. Then we would have artillery. And it would assume we'd have aircraft. So it would say minor defeat, right? I'm not going to use aircraft again this turn because I want to try and maintain their fatigue for follow-up attacks maybe next turn. Also, it'd be useful if we get counterattacked. Like say if I get a hit here with the Panzer Battalion 304, as long as they don't put up this AA, we can use aircraft to reinforce that. So yeah, like if they spawn at Pilsen. Okay, yeah, so we'll do that. But unfortunately, guys, it has been my time. So that will be straight into the next episode. We will just jump straight into that big battle. It's going to be hopefully the 2nd Battalion, the 2nd, the 3rd Battalion, the 2nd, and probably artillery joining. Maybe the Dunners or the rocket artillery. The rocket artillery will be pretty rough, but not too bad since we got the ADATs in here and we got the TOW M113s, which are a bit more resilient to that artillery, so that's nice. And we've also got helicopters, so that will be handy as well. Cool. Looking forward to that. Hopefully you guys are too. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.